Hi everyone, this is Kristen, and today I'm here with the Presidio Clear for iPhone 7 Plus. If you've been looking at the Presidio Clear and like the 8 feet of drop protection and relatively slim profile it offers, but aren't sure whether to go with the clear or the onyx color, I have both of them here, and I'm ready to show you how they look on a matte black iPhone 7 Plus. The clear and the onyx black versions of the Presidio Clear are very similar. They do share basically the same feature set. They both have your 8 feet of drop protection. They have a very slim profile, and they fit the phone basically the same way. However, the finish on the two cases is quite a bit different. On the clear case, you have a glossy polycarbonate exterior with a frosted interior back. So overall it has a frosted look, but the actual finish on the back on the outside is a glossy polycarbonate, whereas you have a matte finished polycarbonate for your Onyx Black version with the same interior frosted back. So this actually gives the two cases quite a different feel in the hand. Looking at the Presidio Clear in Onyx Black on my iPhone 7 Plus, this is a very, very black. We don't have any kind of reflection coming off of here. As I said, this is a matte black. You can kind of faintly see your apple through there. This is really barely translucent when it is on your phone. Going around to the front, you can see we have a nice gray outline around the screen. Everything looks actually quite nice. We have a very good fit with this case. There's a tiny bit of movement here at the bottom, but really that's about it. Everything else is just excellent. This works well with a screen protector. This is the Bodyguard's Pure 2 for anyone who's curious. Fits very nicely with this case. Looking at our port openings, they are nicely positioned and nicely sized. You shouldn't have any issue with most third-party lightning cables going around to the sides here. This is where things get a little dicey for me. This is a really slippery case. This feels about as slippery as a naked iPhone to me. I don't really think this adds any grip whatsoever. Looks cool, and it's definitely going to give you that drop protection, but wow, this is really slippery, much slipperier to me than the clear version. Your volume up and down buttons are nice and clicky. We do have some mystery writing that you can see underneath the buttons if you really hold it up to the light. That's going to bother some people, but other people really won't care. No issue getting to your mute switch. Power button, again, nice and clicky, no issues there. Your camera is nicely protected. You don't have any issues with the protruding camera with this case. And I do like how they've gone with a very small Speck logo here up in the upper corner rather than the big one that they used to have in the middle of the case. I think it has a very nice, more dignified look than a great big splashy logo in the middle. So very nice with your Onyx Black. Moving on to the clear version of the Presidio Clear. Putting your phone in this one. It's got exactly the same fit as the other one. So looking at the clear version of the Presidio Clear on my iPhone 7 Plus in matte black, you can see that this is much, much clearer than the translucent Onyx Black. We can clearly see the Apple logo here. This is not crystal clear, however. If you are looking for crystal clear, you will need to get a different case. This one does have that frosted back, so you don't have a perfect crystal clear look. However, most crystal clear cases don't have the protection that you're going to get with the Presidio Clear, so it's all kind of a bunch of trade-offs. So this is also a very nice thin case, has a very lovely thin profile. Looking at it from the front, you see we have our clear surround as opposed to the gray surround on the Onyx Black. And going around looking at it from this angle, you can see we still have the same screen protector on here. Still looks great. Still fits fine with the clear version of the Presidio Clear. The fit and operation of the clear version is identical to that of the Onyx Black, so I'm not going to go through your full tour here, but just looking at it, everything looks quite nice. You do have a bit more grip here on the sides, just at least for me. Maybe it depends on the texture of your hands and how sweaty they tend to be or not sweaty. For me, this gives a little bit of grip. It's slightly grippier than your naked iPhone, but that would be just about it. It's definitely grippier than the Onyx Black matte version. Your volume up and down buttons do have the lettering underneath them. This is some sort of a patent Speck IP thing. It's much more visible through the clear version than it is through to the Onyx Black, so do keep that in mind. We also have the same lettering. This says Speck, I think, underneath it. Again, much more visible on the clear version, but it's also there in the Onyx Black, just kind of muted. So comparing the two versions of the Presidio Clear, the clear version definitely gives you a better view of your phone. You're able to see it a whole lot better. Even though it's not crystal clear, it's still really quite visible. It also has a nice feel in the hand and gives you a bit more grip. Comparing that with the Onyx Black version of this case, you can barely see your Apple logo through here. Definitely don't see as much phone, but it has a really kind of a cool look to it. And if you can get past the slippery texture of it, or you don't really mind about the slippery texture so much because you're going to trust in the impact protection, then maybe this is a good choice for you. Again, we're looking at the Presidio Clear in Clear and Onyx Black for iPhone 7 Plus. This case retails for $44.95. It's available directly from Speck as well as from other retailers. Many thanks to Speck for sending me out these samples to review. If you have any questions about these cases, please feel free to put them in the comments below and I will do my best to address them. And if you are interested in subscribing to my channel, please consider it. I do try to put out 2 to 3 videos a week on accessories for iPhone 7 Plus, iPad Air 2, and Samsung Galaxy S7, and I would love to have your support. Again, this is Kristen with the Speck Presidio Clear in Onyx Black and in Clear. Be sure to let me know which one you think is better in the comments, and have a wonderful day.